Oh, and help if the actual mic was on. Let's just check everything else. There we go. There we go. Now, as I was saying, we're going to be getting started off in HavoCraft. And we're going to be doing a few things. So we're going to be trying to capture a wild animal, which is sort of, it's not the easiest thing to do. If you haven't seen the server or any of my videos, it's not really quite a heavily modded server, but it's got quite a few mods on, making it quite changed to what the normal vanilla version would be. I won't go through all the mods now, because obviously we'll be playing for a little while, or you might have watched some of the videos. But one of the things on here is catching wild animals, which I thought was pretty cool. So I built a zoo, we got an enclosure, and really what we want to do is actually catch them. So let's grab the tranquilizer gun. I do think we got 9 tranquilizers as well. Only problem is that we don't have any wild animals actually spawning around here. We're going to have to go a little bit further. And I should have a vehicle somewhere. However, I'm not actually sure where. I was driving around for ages. I was trying to recreate roads the other week, and I think I've lost my vehicle in the meantime, which is a little bit sad. That they take a while to make. So let's just go through some of the areas. It's a sort of Fallout-inspired server and mod pack, like you can see in the description. You can actually join. You can go up to CurseForge, search for it on the app as well, and you'll be able to download HavoCraft. Let's just come over here to see if I've got any cars in the garage, which I don't. Great, so looks like we're going to be, and also I haven't got any food either, so let's grab some of that. So maybe first things first is actually get ready, grab the stuff that we need. This is actually the zoo. We did have a rhino in here. I think it got pinched. I know in the mod pack you do get some sort of prospectors which can come. They can do that, unfortunately. And they take your wild animals, which is a bit annoying. It took me a while for that to find. And of course, now without a car, I'm going to be running for quite some time. Takes a while to make the cars. Let's see, we've got a little petrol station here. Hasn't actually got any petrol. I think I did. Oh, the worker's still in there as well. That's pretty cool. So you can. It's not quite Citizens. It's like another mod. Brings sort of Minecraft to life, which is actually what it's called as well. And yeah, it's quite cool. It brings them to life. You can chat to them. You can do certain other things. I'm actually going to die of hunger anytime soon. That is not a good call. I'm hoping I've got food. We do have a field of wheat over there, so let's just make our way over. Oh, it's a bit of a long walk, unfortunately. I'm hoping that we might find it along the way, the car. I'm pretty sure that I would have gone this way, if anything, and probably left it down the road there, I hope. Right, there we go, field of wheat. In fact, I might even have some in here. I do, so it looks like I don't even have to do any farming. Right, let's get that up. Let's make us some bread. In fact, one thing I haven't done is check the sound settings, so let's go that up. There we go, we should be able to hear a bit more of the in-game sound. So with our bread we can now set off, we got the tranquilizer gun. Oh actually no, that's a good idea. Another thing that I have got on here is I've got the live map. In fact, let's switch to that now. Where's the map? Oh, not sure if that's coming up. Oh dear, does not like this. Alright, some technical difficulties unfortunately. It is not like the live map at all. Let's close out of that. Right, back to the live screen. Unfortunately, I will not be able to use the live map. That was a little bit annoying. I had that all set up and you can actually go on Dynamap. In fact, if you are on my Discord, there's a link on there. Jump on there and you can see sort of live what's going on as well. Obviously, you can check it out any other time of day. And really, you can just see what's going on. Obviously, if you have played with Dynamap before, or the plugin, or the mod, either way, you can check out a live preview. You can make like markers. I've marked out the villages, and we do actually have a village down here, and I'm pretty sure they've got some sort of wild animals that we'll try and capture. Oh, there's my car. Let's see, this is going to make things much easier now. This car will take us quite far. Looks like someone's in it. Oh no, it's my blue seat. I forgot I customised one of the seats. So on here you can actually get vehicles, can actually get more than one. I just thought I don't play with anybody on here at the moment. So we just kept it to one. Come on, door, open. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Let me turn the volume down a little bit for that. That's going to get a little bit annoying. There we go. Now, I don't know if you can see over there in the background, but there is a huge whale. That would be cool, but we don't have that sort of enclosure yet. Once we do, that'll be the next thing. We'll have to make a big pond, something like that, something for the whale to fit in. At the moment, trying to do a 3-point turn, which sounds a bit weird to do in Minecraft, but that is the case. Now, turning right down that way isn't going to be an option right now. I know there's some sort of army guard station. Oh, look, they're going for a swim. Out of the way, sheep. So, there's an army guard station that way. Oh, don't be doing that. But we do have a village right here. And the village leads on to this bit. And we do seem to already have some quite wild reptiles. Don't think I want one of them. Oh, let me just turn my lights off. Don't actually see anything. There we go, lights off. Can't see my own keyboard. Right. Let's go. So that's looking like a gecko, but really what I would actually like... Oh, I've just realised I forgot the net. So another really important thing to this mod is actually tranquilising them and catching them in a net, funnily enough, which I completely forgot. However, driving back isn't going to be too bad. It's only going to take a few seconds with this. Now, when I did used to live stream, I used to have some sort of Fallout music in the background. However, being on YouTube, I really don't want to get taken off for any sort of copyright music. So, unfortunately, just the sounds of the sweet car here. Now, we did have somebody else join the server yesterday, but I didn't actually get time to catch up. They might be on today. I'm not too sure. If we do, I think they are somewhere near here. Sorry about this. I haven't driven on here for quite some time. There we go, parker up the front. Now I should have in my old house. Again, if you are new to the server, I used to have an old house just further down the road. I had to swap in the end, because it's basically a bit of a mud hut. It's what you start with. These guys are warriors, they protect the villages, and they pretty much just roam around doing their job. You can like set them to do different things. However, I don't need to at the moment. I've got a few patrolling, sorry, the outside of the village. Most of them just roll inside. So we've got the animal net here. Let's leave the egg. In fact, we might just leave another few bits because we really don't actually need many of these things. What else? Okay, we've got no more space. So let's go. So I'm assuming maybe I can catch 2 with these. I think I only used it maybe once or twice and it seems to be about halfway down. So I don't think you get a long shelf life with them. Again, if you notice that little sound, well, that little message, Ethan, that is a claim mod. So if you do join on here, what you can do is just claim your land. It's super quick and easy, and that's exactly why I have shears, because with the shears, you just click either end of your land. It's just going to claim the land up for you. Same as you have a drive in here. You should see that once I go through, I believe. Oh, you can't see it because the little grey bit on the bottom, but it will basically say this bit belongs to this person. Oh, the car doesn't like corners. There we go. So yeah, keeps your stuff a bit safe anyway on a public server, which does help. So let's make our way down and let's see what we can find. Hopefully the whale's still there for one day, although the enclosure would have to be absolutely huge, I think, to fit that. It's like the size of a plane almost, and we do have planes in here. Not something that we'll be doing today because it does take some time. It requires a lot of stuff that you need to get, which yeah, we just don't have time for tonight, unfortunately. However, we'll be doing a few things, mainly trying to find maybe elephants. Elephants was actually the preferred one to a rhino. I was still sad to lose them, but you know, elephants are pretty cool. Let's see if I can make it over the terrain. Unfortunately, the cars here do have like a durability, so they do break, and if it does break, then yeah, we're going to be running for some time, which isn't going to make it too fun. So over the hill, I'm pretty sure this is near or close to where I first found some. So, oh no, no, no. Oh, and that stuff there is like quicksand. It's not good. You don't want to get yourself caught in it. I actually haven't figured out a way to get out of it yet. What's that? No. Another thing on here is got the ice and fire dragons, which at first I was like, yeah, great idea. We got some really cool dragons until I started playing survival on it, and now every now and again you might bump into them, which is absolutely horrible. And the problem is you can't really take it off now either. Once you've added the mod. Sorry, I'm coming down from a flu that I had last week, so yeah, bit of a cough left. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, there we go, I saved it. Last time that happened, it sort of got stuck right up in the wall, and I had to dig the whole thing out. It took absolutely ages to do it. I got it out in the end, but it was, yeah, it was a real pain. It's starting to get really dark, and when it gets dark, we do get some worse creatures on here. Now, it's not like HavoCraft bad, where you've got, like, demons and whatnot, stuff that you really don't want to get you, but there's still some pretty bad mobs on here, bad mobs even, and you don't really want to get stuck with them. So I'm going to try and make my way back to the village, or at least the road. I should have really left a bed in the village, which I didn't do. I've only just connected it. Oh, what is going on? Right, sorry, crocodile type thing. What we might do, in fact, as it's night, we're not near a bed, we need to spend some time. We will drive down the road and I'll show one of the areas which is a bit, it's a bit iffy. Basically, you have to work your way around. We've got some towns and they're Fallout inspired again, so they're like, you know, like Nipton. I can't actually remember the other ones. We've got Helios one as well, which is really cool. This is actually all the way down the road, and that's in fact why we have some of the guard posts coming up now. Now, I won't get too close, but we'll get close enough to hopefully see them. But they do have like snipers and stuff like that. Oh. Somebody died there. That is definitely somebody's items. They obviously made it down to here and then had a terrible death. So I'm not sure what to do now. It's dark. Can I drive over them? I can't even collect in my inventory's full. What do they have? Oh, it looks like fairly starter items. I'm not seeing anything yet, which is pretty good. I can actually see the spawners for them, but I'm not seeing... Oh, if I get out, they might start spawning and kill me, but I suppose we'll have to deal with it. Let's get the gun out ready. Well, I'm seeing the spawners. Can I break them? I can't, but they're not spawning anything, so that's pretty cool. Looks like this roadblock, maybe the guy did actually defeat them and get past in the end. Can we get past with the vehicle? We're going to have to break these. I'm a bit worried that they're just going to start spawning in, and these guys have like snipers and stuff, which isn't too cool. They'll take you down pretty fast. What has this guy dropped? Oh, that's pretty starter stuff. So let's see if we can just break this just with our hands. It might not be that hard. It only looks like netting. There we go. That's down. We might be able to drive over the barriers. Can we break them? We can't break them easily. Do we have a pickaxe? No. So let's just see if we can drive over them. And again, it's not the best place to stop right here. Oh. Well, that wasn't much of a... Oh no. Okay, no, we're over them. We're over them. So, that's one of the dangers averted. We might, yeah, I thought we might start seeing some of the bad guys. Oh my god, there they are. Oh no. No. Ah, all of my stuff. Oh, and my car. That is so far away. That's probably the worst thing that could have happened right there. Oh, that's a good 10-minute walk. Oh no, that's all of my stuff, and also how I don't understand how I'm going to get that now. Because I don't have a gun to fight them off, which means I'm actually just going to have to start from the beginning in terms of making a gun, hoping nobody goes in that loaded chunk, or makes it loaded, and then hopefully they won't come, won't take my stuff and it won't unload. Right, let's go. Let's see what we actually have in terms of making a gun, because it's quite a complex process. I'm really hoping I might just... No. That's not looking too great. I think I had all my iron on me as well. Right, so let's get some iron. It's actually been some time. I can't really remember. Oh, actually, yeah, that's given me a good idea. So right at the start when I made a server, there was one point where these warriors just kept spawning in. And it was a real pain for some reason. It caused lag. They just still keep spawning in. So I had to set an auto turret. Now, it should be set to everybody. So anybody that isn't me gets killed. And it does have a gun in it. Or it did last time I saw. I don't know. Maybe somebody's managed to get past and actually pick up the gun. However, if it's still there, it's a really good gun. I remember it was some sort of assault rifle. I'm not good with names of guns, obviously. But, you know, it was good. Hopefully it'll have some bullets, and it should be just over here. There was just this island. Oh, there it is. Oh, great, and I can see the gun as well. So hopefully it's got some ammo. Ammo isn't actually that hard to create, so we're just going to steal the gun off here. Oh, it's a sniper as well. Okay, so... Oh, it must be out of bullets. What is it shooting him? Weird. Either way, this is the area where they spawn, so I'm just going to be taking this. Oh, that's perfect. Alright, so we're good to go. I'm just going to leave the turret there, sort of useless. So let's take that. Oh, do I not have the right bullets? Assault rifle, sniper rounds. Oh no. So something's going terribly wrong. Throw it on the ground, that might help. Pick it back up. Oh, let's just check. Ammo, AS50 magazine. Oh, perhaps that's the problem here. So what do we need? Right, we've not got that. We might have to do a little bit of research. I've never made that one before. Oh, that is a real pity. That is not a... let's just check up there. There might have been one up there. I don't think there's going to be. Without the sniper... I mean, with the sniper, that would have been brilliant. I could just get my stuff back really super easy. But I don't think... It's just not going to make it that easy for me today. No. That was the original space. And there is no assault rifle. So it looks like I'm going to have to go figure this out. So I've got the sniper rounds. Perhaps it's a case that I just need to make the case now. In fact... What's it? AS50. Hopefully we should be able to search it up on here. AS50. Okay, steel. We need 6 steel and 1 mechanical parts iron. We might have that, or we might have the 6 steel. So let's head on back to the base. What way is it? It's that way. I'll just cross the river over here because it's a little bit shorter. I've just noticed there's a tiny, tiny little spider on the camera that's looking towards me. That is the tiniest thing. It just went down on the screen and went back up. Caught my attention for a minute. Oh, either my bread's gone. This has gone terrible. I thought by now, in fact, what we're going to do... Nadine, Hero... Let's get them to follow us. Just add a little bit of extra protection. Like I said earlier, you can get them to do some cool things. Like you can move them to certain places like jobs. They might have homes. You can even make like relationships and stuff, which is actually pretty cool. What I've done is I managed to make one of the people to actually farm for me. Once you do get to a certain point, you can sort of make them like do certain jobs. And they can do some resource gathering. It's not great. Where's the guy? Oh, I've lost him. Okay, no idea. So, let's go back. So, it was the 6 steel ingots, 1 mechanical part. I'm hoping I'm going to have a lot of these things, or at least half and half. So, some are going to be in my old house, some are going to be in the new house. I'm starting to need some food quite badly. I don't think I've actually got any food resources around here. I think that's just flowers. I can see a couple of wheat over there. No. Okay, well, things are getting desperate when you have to grab the fish from the chest. So, mechanical part iron. Let me just check. There we go. So we'll grab us these. Now we've got to head to the underground bunker. Now I'm pretty sure that I left an area that just goes through from the back of here, and it should go straight through. Again, it has been a while. I actually looked today. Oh, it looks like this guy is completely stuck, but I have not got time. It's a busy one. Let's go. There we go. Right through to the bunker. Now this takes us through to the ammo press, and also stuff like hopefully my extra ingots that I got saved. Oh no, steel ingots, and I can't actually remember how to make them either. We've only got 2, we need 6 minimum. Right, let's see if we can figure this out. Steel ingot. Which one am I using? Not that one. Ah, there we go, the blast furnace. I believe I've got that a little bit higher up on the world. So all we need is some iron, which I might have just lost all of it. Oh no. Right. Maybe mining this is really going quite terribly. I didn't think it would go this bad. Let's see if we've got anything in here. No. A little bit of food source. So I'm really stumped to what to do now, because really if I go there without anything, I am going to get absolutely obliterated by them people. I've not got enough parts. I don't even actually have stuff to go mining at the moment. I really should have at least thought that one through for a little bit. If I had another car, maybe I could have whizzed past. I do actually have a helicopter which I managed to get working, and it hasn't worked. In fact, what we'll do is we'll just go check it out. Maybe just perhaps it's come to life and start working. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I mean that will literally save the day if we get the helicopter, because I'm pretty sure that we can just fly by, pick the stuff up and go really quickly without them shooting us. So make the bread. I can't believe out of all of them ammo pouches, none of the one for this actual sniper. So let's go. Oh no, it's still not working. I just can't get it to work. I don't know whether this is a fault with the actual mod itself, but it seems to be that after you use it a certain number of times, you just can't seem to reuse it again, or something happens with the engine. Let me see. I do actually have like a little bench area. Let's go check that. Oh, that's weird. The back one was moving. Let's just check that one more time. So nothing's going. Oh yeah, it's just when I'm turning it's doing that, which I don't think is the actual engine going. So let's just see, we might have a few spare parts, or maybe enough spare parts to make something. I really hope so. Propellers. Oh, that's not a good sign. Right, we've got a rotor. Plane engine. Turboshaft engine. Small propeller. Let's grab us a parts scanner. So this has really quickly turned from trying to get wildlife to some sort of technical thing now. I'll be honest, I still am learning most of these things. Might not be able to complete it. Oh, there we go. Iron ingot. So that's actually exactly what I wanted. Perfect. Now I think, I'm not sure if it was the same one that I actually saw, but the one that you have to use, it's like some sort of furnace where you put your iron in. I think it's iron and coal, and then it makes coke, coal, and then also steel. I could be wrong. It's quite lengthy. It's the immersive engineering mods and a couple of the add-ons for it as well. One of the more recent ones that I did actually add to the mod pack was petroleum. Haven't started using it yet. Obviously it was for my car, but my car is now elsewhere, so I won't worry about that too much. So, oh, and I've got some steel ingot in there. Perfect. Let's put a few more in. I don't have coal, actually. I'm going to take them back out. Yeah, and what it does is, okay, you get some of that. No, I haven't actually learned what you can use that for. So that's looking pretty good. End of another day, and we do actually have a few bits that we need. In fact, can we make it now? We might be able to make it now. Let's just do it quickly. We don't usually get too many mobs spawning in here. It should be semi-safe. Oh no, what was it again? It was AS 535. Right, 3 on either side and the metal bit in the middle. Oh, that's looking pretty good. Now, I think it was something like... Oh, yes. Oh, yes, perfect. Right, 4 of them. We're going to take these back. No, don't throw them away, please. Oh, look at that. So, let's go to bed, let's make it day, and we're going to head on over. It might take a little while to get there, however, we're going with a big old sniper now. Just, oh, there we go. That's a little bit better. So, we've got some bread, we have that, so let's get going. I really do wish that I had a backup car. I don't have a backup car, unfortunately. Something always seems to happen to my car. I end up having to make another one, and it takes ages. As you can see with the gun there, it's not that easy. You need bits, you need powered things, although I do have a little bit of power already going through in the base. I set up the power a little time ago. It's using a windmill, and I did try and actually set up another one here, but for some reason it's not working for me. I wanted to power a turret up here just to keep things safe. Let's grab a few of these as well. Just to take. Need to start planning a little better, if I'm quite honest. I keep going into things without any planning, lose all of my stuff. It keeps happening. Yeah, I'm sure, as you know, it's quite annoying. There we go. One of the mods I did want to add to this was a farming tractor mod, because as much as I like sort of crazy stuff and also like a little bit of technical stuff, I suppose, not too much, but yeah, I like a little bit. Actually, in fact, talking about the technical bits, I've been doing quite a few reviews on mod packs, and it just so happened there was actually quite a few FTP mod packs, and one thing that I didn't realise is they're all quite samey. I mean, they're not bad, so I'm not saying they're bad mod packs, but they're all really heavy, so they've got loads of mods, which isn't a bad thing, but they're all basically magic, tech, some biome changes, some really technical, can't even say it, tech stuff. We're just going to say tech stuff for now. But like stuff like inbuilt computers, printers, all this practice shot on here. But all in all, they do seem quite samey. I reviewed about 4 or 5 of them, and I've got to say, most of the mods that they use are actually quite similar, because I was trying to talk about different points, and that's when I realised that in fact they pretty much use most of the same mods. And the problem is as well, unless you played it for a little while, it's actually quite hard to understand. I'm only just sort of coming to terms now with the immersive engineering, just because I played it for a little while on here. I've had it for a few months, but they've just got a whole different pack which I just don't quite understand at the moment. So I'm just going to collect this person's stuff. If they do come back, they can have it. I know it's not the greatest of stuff, but you know. So plan is here. We're going to go not right up to them. We're going to be doing it from a distance. This has got quite a good snipe zoom. We're going to take them out. Oh, is he actually running towards me already? Perfect. I don't know how he saw me that far. Now, I've used this mod before in another video where it's like a challenge where I've got to escape the area. Now, they were terrible there, whereas in this case... Oh my god, what is that? If that's a dragon, then we're all done for. That's my stuff gone forever. That's... the sniper, everything won't be returning. Right, let me just grab my stuff and get out of here. Wait, where's my car? I've lost my car. My car's gone. Oh, I've lost all my good stuff as well. Oh dear. I'm just a bit wary in case they start spawning again. Oh, this is a lot of important stuff here, I've got to say. Alright, so we got the net. We can leave the shears. Let's go for the trousers. So let's drop the fish. Let's drop the worm. Put the trousers on. Alright, we've got some bullets here for the shotgun. Do we have our shotgun back? Hand cannon. No, we don't, but we have the magnum. Oh, this is not turning out good at all. So we just get the shield back on us. We have to grab our wood. Don't really need that. We've got some. Have we not picked them up yet? Well, what an ordeal. Right, so as we're on this path, and obviously my car has now just completely disappeared for some reason. I think what it is with the mod is that if you leave the car whilst you're in it, or if you exit the server or anything like that, it disappears, unfortunately. It's really annoying. So this bit would have actually come up quite handy if my car had made it just a little bit further. We've got a little telephone box that I'm pretty sure does absolutely nothing. However, we've also got a petrol station here. And it has actually got petrol in it. So that's a bit annoying. However, what we can do is we can go up to the next village. Now, I can't... What was that? Oh, it's an owl. Oh, that's cool. I sort of want to capture that now. We could have like an inside enclosure with like glass going around so they don't escape. Oh, that is quite cool. I'll tell you what, let's go a little bit further if we do see any wild animals, because I'm sort of remembering what the actual point of this was to capture some of them. So let's just go and visit this village over here. If it's all good, sorry, if we don't find any other animals like that, then we're just going to leave. That's weird. What could that be? I don't think I've seen this structure before. Oh, that's a little bit creepy. Sorry, I breathed in far too hard then. Elephants. So, that's really good. Let's grab one of them. Now, again, you don't kill these guys. You have to tranquilize them. Once they're tranquilized, you then run in then and you grab them with net. So let's not spook them first. They've got some pretty cool AI, I've been told. It has been programmed quite well. Let's get the... Where's the trank? No, I can't have forgot it. Or lost it. Oh. Looks like I'm running back. Hang on, let me just triple check everything. Maybe it fell in the water? Ooh, that's not good news at all. That might have despawned by now, or it can be in the water underneath. Either way, that's not looking too good. One thing about the water on here is with some of the mobs, they do spawn these like huge monsters underwater, so really I do try and stay away from them. They pull you out of boats, they're terrible, they're just not the greatest. So let's make it back. Maybe we'll find something. I don't know if we'll be that lucky twice to get two things, especially after we got it the first time. And I'm also wondering why they're down there. Maybe they might have started spawning down there. The actual army guys, because they're supposed to spawn on the past points that were on before. Oh, that's cool. Sort of caught that mid-flight, although maybe it's stuck in the canyon. I don't know. I just basically just tunneled down. Oh, was that the warrior that's meant to be following me? It is, isn't it? Yeah. I don't understand. Has he been behind me the whole time? Stay here, follow me. Oh. That's a little weird. Now let's look carefully. It's got to be in the water, hasn't it? And this is Java, and this is old Java as well, so it's not like you can actually see in the water. Where could it be? Right, sticks. Oh, there's loads. Oh, there it is. Right, quick. Yes, we have got it. Now, let's get out to safety before anything nasty comes and gets us. Perfect. Let's make our way back. Let's get this elephant, hopefully, before it gets dark. So it is starting to get dark. Oh, no. I've got a little bit lost. I think it's this way. Let's go. Let's get the sniper out ready just in case. It's a pretty powerful sniper. I'm pretty glad I remembered that. That sort of saved me in quite good fashion then. Really like this theme. I didn't realise we had this sort of stuff on here. Although I added the mods, there was a few that I just didn't look at very well. And it's very Fallouty. There's actually something even further down the road that's even more Fallouty, but we won't go into that in this stream. It's pretty cool. It's really hard. There's a lot of monsters that spawn there. It's a bit of a trick really, because it makes you think that you might be able to find some cool loot. However, not so much the case. So it's something that I'm working on the side. Sometimes I'll come on here and I try and create further areas that you can use as a storyline. However, that's sort of, here and there. I try to, it's mostly survival that I do on here because that's sort of what I enjoy. Obviously, but then I remember that it is a server, so it'd be cool to have some sort of storyline. So any suggestions, let me know in the comments if you do watch this. And yeah, I might put them forward. Obviously, my first thing was to, I better get on with this actually. But yeah, the first thing was to add some towns or some places that eventually people can go to. Let me just concentrate now actually, because put that there. I need to get these guys. It's getting a little bit dark now. So, got him. Right, now we bag them in the net. Yes. Oh, it even says caught Asian elephant. That is cool. So let's go. Do we stay here? I mean, it's a bit of a journey, but what? Oh, didn't mean to do that. What is? Oh, that scared me a little then. So, oh, I don't know what to do. There's no beds in these old school villages, is there? 1.12 just did not provide the villagers any beds, unfortunately. Do I try and make it home? Do you know what I think I'm going to? I've got like a sniper. I've got this guy following me. We've got the hand cannon. Let's get everything in together. And let's make the long journey home. Let's see if we can survive this. One thing that do spawn as well is mobs, like bad mobs, like zombies and stuff with guns as well. Some of the worst ones that I have found to be are actually the skeletons. They seem to have like a much better aim than everybody else does. I mean, oh, that was cool. Even the army guys, the skeletons just seem to absolutely destroy you. If they've got like a machine gun and you're running past them, they've just, yeah, sort of unfortunately, ultimately, they will win. That is really cool. I love the Zawa mod. It's zoo and wild animals, and it's really cool. It's got load life-like things. Obviously, the elephant that I just captured now, rhinos, giraffes, lots of things. So yeah, if you do run a modded server, I do recommend it. It is an older version, 1.12.2. Lots of things you can do about that to make it newer though. One of the ones that I was looking into actually was something called, see if I remember it, Update MC, or I'll have to find out anyway. I'll leave it in the description if I do find out. However, it's a mod that you can add on to your server, and it adds a lot of the newer items that we have now, so 1.16 and up. It'll add them as items that you can play. Somebody's obviously gone ahead, programmed them in. And yeah, so pretty handy. And plus, really, with the plenty of biomes, plenty of other mods, I sometimes, to be honest, do prefer the modded ones. You just get so much more choice, and it's almost like the mods have been thought of. And you know, it takes many years for Minecraft to actually implement some of, you know, the good mods really that we get. Not that they would accept that it was actually from the mod that they took it, but you know, realistically, a lot of the good ideas have really been pre-made. There's a lot of mods. Well, I mean, even now, so plenty of biomes. The world generation, I always use this one. I've noticed a lot of servers do as well on some of the reviews that I was doing. And it's simply because it's just really good. It has some good extra biomes. They all fit in together. You can use lots of other mods with it as well. Let's see if we can see anything and snipe it. No, weirdly not. Any bad sea creatures? Oh, the worst ones of these, I'm not sure if they are the Medusas, however, I think that's their name. They sit on top of them perches and they sink. If you go too close to them, they sort of drag you in, pull you underwater, and it's not good. It's really actually hard to not sort of die, because basically you're running away from them. Is that a baddie? No? Yeah, and they've got like some sort of pull. They'll just basically keep dragging you back. In fact, I think there's a bed in there, so let's make it day. Let's make this a little safe. Sorry, guy. And we're almost at the zoo. It's quite exciting. I shall have to remember my way in. In fact, one thing that I might do is just make sure there's no escape holes, just in case the rhino escaped. I don't think he did, but just in case. So down through here. Now, no, I mean, to be honest, it's looking, that's exactly what I've done with these walls. I made them so high that really it would be quite impossible for them to climb out. No, I don't see a way. I think we're pretty good. So, now, let's come over here. Pop this guy down. Now, he should come to at some point. And we'll have our really cool first elephant. You can stay here. In fact, this guy can. Oh, that make me stay there. Staying. In fact, what we'll do, we're going to set some of his locations. So home's going to be here. You can basically sit and protect the elephant. Oh, he's still staying. Let's set the work to over here. And we will do hangout over here. So basically now if he moves freely, he should stay within these sort of confines. Ah, perfect. Nelly the elephant, maybe? I don't know if you heard that through. They are making noises. The noises are quite realistic. However, I've got mine turned down. So my mic's not particularly loud, but that was pretty cool. One of the things I remember actually that made me want this was watching another tutorial. And I kept hearing exactly this in the background, this cool elephant sound, and I thought, how do I get there? So realistic, it's like being in the zoo. And then funnily enough, the mod was actually called the Zoo mod, and it wasn't even that I researched it like that. I was just checking out other mods. I was thinking, how can I get something else on it? And yeah, I just happened to bump into this one, and it really is the perfect one. As you can see, I've also got this protected, just in case anybody comes online that isn't too friendly and wants to pinch my elephant. Need to sort them out. Right, so I think that's going to be the end for this stream. I know it's only been a short one. However, obviously still come down from the cold. I've still got a bit of a bad throat, and yeah, it's going to be hard to continue, I think, at the moment. However, I'm going to try and do a weekly thing, perhaps on Sundays. I'm not too sure. Obviously, like I said, if you check the description, let's put that down. Let's get the net out. It's a bit more friendly. If you check in the description, you can actually join the server yourself. You can download the mod pack from Curse Forge. Sorry, just search HavoCraft. It'll come up. You can just instantly install it. We got the IP up down in the description. Sorry, and then you can just go ahead, join the server, check it out. Lots of things to do. Obviously, like I said, you got like the vehicles. You got helicopters. You can even create jumbo jets. Let me just see if I can. Don't think I'll be able to find that. As you can see here, we do have a lot of extra items. I'll see if I can find them because they're the actual jumbo jet names, and I never remember what they are. But yeah, lots of different things to do on here. Obviously, all is craftable, so it does take a little bit of time, longer than normal Minecraft. Where are we? There we go. So, as you can see there, we have some, like, proper big planes on here, which is pretty cool, especially once you've got a few people on the server. You can use it, you can build airports, and then travel really long distances carrying quite a few players, which is really cool. Either way, I'll see you next time, and I think that'll be the end of this stream. So